Hey, this is Josh Lawrence. I wanted to do another quick video for you on site planning for growing grapevines. Part of selecting the site for growing grapevines is deciding how many grapes or how much wine you want to produce. Consider these assumptions. A mature grapevine yields anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds of grapes. 11 or 12 pounds of grapes will make a gallon of finished wine. Grapevines should be planted 6 feet apart, and the rows should be 10 feet apart. 100 grapevines would make a vineyard of 10 rows with 10 vines in a row. When computing the dimensions of the vineyard, 6 feet must be added around the outside of the end post and space for mowers and other equipment. If you try to plant the grapevines closer together, you will find that the yield isn't as good as vines planted farther apart. As a home grower, achieving top yields per acre may not be as important to you, so you can leave more or less room as your situation requires. Multiply the length of each row by the width of all the rows to set the number of square feet the vineyard will take up. The ideal land for a vineyard is on a slope oriented anywhere from southeast to southwest in cooler areas or northeast to northwest in hotter climates. This will allow cooler air to settle at nights and keep the frost off your grapevines. This is not to say that some very fine grapes and wines aren't grown in flatter ground, but if you have an option, a hillside is considered a better growing area. When planning the site of your grape vineyard, you should consider climate, soil, water availability, location, and disease incidence. A crucial aspect of vineyard planning is to match the site with the appropriate grape variety. The combination of the site characteristics and the grape varieties establishes the potential quality and productivity of the vineyard. See the grape varieties chart on this website for more detail on which grape variety is right for your location. Temperatures during growing season are very important to your site assessment. This is due to the temperature's influence on grape ripening and the quality of the grapes produced. The general estimate for a grape growing season is April 1st through October the 31st. You will get almost no shoot growth at temperatures of 50 degrees or less. So depending on the region you live in, your growing season could start before or after April the 1st and extend beyond October 31st. Grape varieties with early bud break should be avoided in regions with a high early frost risk. Your location assessment should begin with road access. Can you access your vineyard via roads? You should also consider your proximity to a winery clientele if you are planning a winery. Another consideration should be, is there temporary labor supply during a harvest season? If you're going to have a tasting room for your vineyard, you will need to make sure you are in a relatively close proximity to a population that would generate adequate tourist traffic. You will also need to consider parking for your tourist traffic. This, of course, assumes you will be planning a wine-producing vineyard. If you are just growing grapes at home for table grapes or yourself, this type of planning is unnecessary. That's it for this installment. Of course, there's much more in my Grape Growing Secrets mini course, which you can get immediately right on this website at howdoigrowgrapes.com. So if you want to learn how to grow thriving grape plants that produce loads of fat, juicy, great tasting grapes, just enter your name and your email address in the form on the website on the right. You'll get your first installment right away. Thank you for your time.